Hi, good afternoon. Leadership development. Agile leadership development is our main topic today, and I will introduce the various elements of the slides we have, and then you can request for the handbook. We have the detailed handbook and workbook on this series as well. And part of what we'll be discussing today is looking at the key principles of agile leadership, embracing change, the three key elements that have to do with what we'll be discussing: adaptability, innovations, and market shapes. The idea is viewing change as an opportunity as well as looking at opportunities that arise as a process of change. The second is looking at empowering teams, delegation, ownership, innovation. So we have this discussed as well. The third is promoting transparency and communication. So the idea really is all three elements cover the key principles of Agile, and as such, that is the main focus. So, role of leaders in Agile transformations, where we are looking at three key elements as well. You'll also find it in the book. One is visionary leadership, change advocacy, creating sustainable agile culture. So we also detail all of this in the handbook as well. We'll look at the details of that. So leadership coaching and mentorship, where it's really about developing agile leaders within the organization. So in the absence of expertise within the organization, you have the opportunity of training your team and coaching them towards developing the necessary skills in agile development. So, coaching skills for agile leaders, that's an important element. Mentoring future leaders is also an element of this, as well as continuous leadership development, which is a key element of this as well. So all of the details, obviously, you can check in the handbook. Decision making in agile leadership process. We have decentralized decision making, and you have the rapid iteration and feedback loop. That is all part of the process of decision making. You will also see details in the book, and I'll be happy to discuss this more as well as obtaining and providing the kind of necessary training that your organization might need to build on the expertise. Building and sustaining agile teams. So the idea is, how do we go about building agile teams as well as ensuring that there is a sense of continuity, there is a sense of ownership, most importantly, as well as accountability um, in the implementation process. So, how are all of this built into their organization itself? So we have those two key elements: team building in agile, as well as sustainable performance. All those are key elements. So implementing and optimizing scaled agile frameworks, key elements is talking about creating an innovative culture, as well as leveraging diversity for innovation. You read details in this. We have some few resources that you would need and be happy to have. So a key element in marketing, that is the emotional intelligence. How is that applied within agile leadership? So the idea is really to first of all have an understanding of agile of emotional intelligence. What is it about? And secondly, AI in team dynamics, emotional intelligence in team dynamics. You can find that quite a lot as well in the handbook. Agile leadership in remote and distributed teams. Mastering remote agile leadership. We looked at two elements here. It's challenges of remote leadership and best practices for remote agile leadership. Yeah. So ethics and agile leadership. What are some of the ethical considerations when you're moving in this state? So ethical leadership framework, as well as handling ethical dilemma. These are some of the key questions that are answered in the handbook. Yeah. Agile leadership and organizational structure. So agile and organizational design. Those are the two key areas: scaling agile, organizational structure. Those are the two key areas that we discuss in this section as well. So agile leadership and organizational structure. We look at some of the key resources which you're going to find in the handbook as well, and definitely looking forward to hearing from you if you need um, the the handbook, if you need the information that you need, and as well as the full recordings of these sessions. So if you have any questions, don't um, hesitate to contact us as soon as possible. So see you again next week when I introduce the next topics. So have a good day.